Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center. This is Larry Cecil along with Charlie Pinson, Wayne Figured on camera, and we got Alex back at the station, and we're here for the opening round of the 15th Region Tournament. The boys will be playing tonight and tomorrow night. Our first game tonight, Charlie, Johnson Central and Prestonsburg.
Oh, absolutely. Should be an interesting matchup here today. Johnson Central coming in the top seed, I would imagine. Well, they're going to be the favorite in the ballgame. I don't know if they're the top seed or not. I think they won their.
Yes, they won. They're the division, or excuse me, district winners. Prestonsburg was runners-up to Floyd Central.
Of course, Johnson Central coming in at 23-7. They're shooting 46% from the field, 35% behind the three-point line, and 64 from the free throw line. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how many points a game they have. They give me a point per game average. I don't see it. But I know they like to score in the 70s, 60s and 70s at least.
Yes, they're a high-scoring team, and for Prestonsburg, they come in 16-15 on the season. They're shooting 45% from the field, 32% from three-point line, and 68.5 from the free throw line. Of course, they're led by their senior, Blake Sloan. He is averaging 14 points a game coming in. Got Adam Sloan. I think Adam is a junior. He's averaging 12 points a game. Graham Burchett averaging 11 points a game, and then it falls off to Grant Justice at 4. Of course, Justice is their point guard. Doesn't take a whole lot of shots, sets up their offense. Does a good job doing that.
Well, you know, Johnson Central, I saw it now, they're averaging 72 points a game. Isaiah May's their leading scorer, but they got 4 guys in double figures. May averages 16.7. Corey Van Hoos, 15.8. Jacob Rice, 13.3. And Gabe Farrell, 10 points a ball game. And then John King comes in at 8.6, which is close. And so they're doing well themselves as trying to get things going for them.
Yes, Prestonsburg, a ball control team. We've seen them down in the 58th district at Lawrence County. We covered that. They're only averaging just 39 points a game. But like I said, they ball control. They at times they will put some full court pressure on, but most of the time, you know, they're when they get it into front court, you know, they're very methodical. I know in the 58th district tournament down there, sometimes they would set their offense and reset it 2 or 3 times with one possession. So I know Johnson Central likes to pressure the basketball and get up and down the floor, averaging, like you said, almost 80 points a game. So that's going to be one of the keys, I think, for the game tonight for Prestonsburg to be able to win it, is to be able to handle their pressure and then score once they get into the front court.
I agree with that. I think that's going to be an issue for them tonight. And they're going to have to take shots. And they're not a team that likes to shoot the ball a lot. But if they get behind, they're going to have struggle trying to come back.
Yes. Yeah, they have to keep it close.
Welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center, the home of the boys' 15th Region Basketball Tournament. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, representing the guests on the scoreboard, the Prestonsburg Black Cats, the runners-up of the 58th District, with a record of 16-15. Starting at guard, number 1, Adam Sloan. At guard, number 4, Grant Justice. At forward, number 10, Graham Burchett. At forward, number 13, Joshua Hall. At center, number 45, Blake Sloan, the Black Cats. Prestonsburg is led by head coach Brent Rose. Representing the home team on the scoreboard, the champions of the 57th District with a record of 24-7, the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. Starting at guard, number 4, Isaiah May. At guard, number 10, Jacob Rice. At guard, number 12, Corey Van Hoos. At forward, number 21, Gabe Farrell. And at forward, number 30, John King, the Golden Eagles. Johnson Central is led by head coach Tommy McKenzie.
And that's our starting lineups for the opening round of the boys' 15th region tournament here at the Expo Center. Prestonsburg will be the visitors on the scoreboard, as Johnson Central will be the home team. Blake Burchett standing at the jump circle, waiting for Johnson Central to break the huddle and see who will do the jumping honors for Johnson
The
Central.
road to Rupp Arena begins now. It is game time.
And
Gabe Farrell looks like, isn't it?
Number
No,
30,
it's
that's
King,
John
King.
So we're about ready to get started. The 16th region officials here tonight officiating this ball game. Toss is in the air, and Johnson Central controls it. That's Isaiah May with it, and he'll take a three-point shot, air ball, as Farrell tried to save it, and it goes over to Prestonsburg.
Well, normally May a 38% three-point shooter, Larry, and he just pulled up short on that one.
Yeah, he's one of their better three-point shooters, that's for sure. And just as we said in the pregame, here's the pressure. Adam Sloan takes it straight to the bucket. He misses the easy one. Rebound comes off the Johnson Central. Quickly into the front court comes, and to the bucket, putting it up and in is Van Hoos.
And that's what I worry about for Prestonsburg is that fast break.
Yes. Prestonsburg has it now, working in the backcourt. That's Blake Sloan with it. He'll give it over to number 13, Josh Hall, into the front court. Now here's Burchett with it. And Grant Justice now will set the offense up. Johnson Central in a man-to-man, looks like. Justice works down the right side, gives it over to Hall. On top comes Blake Sloan, and the big man can step out and shoot. He hit 6 three-pointers in a game earlier down at the district, and inside, ball was temporarily lost. Justice picks it up, puts it up no good, but it's off Johnson Central, and it'll stay with the Black Cats.
You know, Black Cats got a break there because Johnson Central had the steal, but just turned it right back over.
Prestonsburg brings it in now. Gets it into Josh Hall. And he works off the glass, puts it up and in.
Joshua Hall.
And we're tied at 2. Quickly on the other end, Van Hoos beats the Prestonsburg defense down the floor and shoots a layup, Charlie.
Like I say, that's the thing with the Prestonsburg, got to be ready for the fast break.
Justice quickly into front court. Blake Sloan, 3 off the left side, no good. Rebound comes off the Johnson Central. Kicks it out to May quickly. Down the lane he goes, straight to bucket.
Oh,
nice
beautiful pass.
And going to have a foul as John King goes up for the shot.
He'll go to the free throw line. That'll be the first foul.
Number 45 for Prestonsburg.
It'll be on
his first.
45 for Prestonsburg. It's Blake Sloan, his first, team's first.
And number 30.
Free throw's good.
John King makes the first free throw. Just getting started, 6:23 first quarter. Johnson Central 6-2 as King makes both free throws. Josh Hall steps out of bounds. His pass is tipped out of bounds by King. He'll stay with the Black Cats. Just a little harder spot to throw it in now over in the corner on the side, Charlie. Josh Hall looking to bring it in. And he'll get it inside. That's Adam Sloan. Sloan working into the front court. He's got Jacob Rice guarding him. Justice over in the corner, Blake Sloan. Double team, top of the circle, Adam Sloan. Drive to the bucket and called for the wall.
Turnover on Prestonsburg. And right now, you know, they'll get Jack in their half-court offense, but this quickness of Johnson Central is going to be hard on them.
Yeah. And what they do, they tend to wear you down because he'll have 3 or 4 in off the bench here before the end of this quarter, probably a lot of substitutions. Johnson Central working it in the front court. This is the first time actually they've had to work it in the front court. May, free throw line jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. And Graham Burchett comes out with it for Prestonsburg. Over to Justice in the front court. Adam Sloan stops, puts it on the floor, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes off. That's King for Central. End to end, and see what they got. Charge.
So Johnson Central turns it over.
Good officiating there, Charlie. The 2 officials look like young officials, and both of them had the call, but they made eye contact with each other before any one of them give the signal.
Yeah, they did good communication.
Justice with it for Prestonsburg in the backcourt. and nearly has his pocket picked. It's bounced again. Now Hall comes up with it, gives it over to Sloan. Inside Blake Sloan puts it up, no good. Might have been intimidated a little bit. May with it into the front court and kicks it over to the side. 3 in the air, no good. That was Rice with it. May gets a rebound, takes it to the rim, lays it up and in.
Isaiah May showing what he's good at right there.
Yes. And May is, let's see, what is he? He's just a sophomore.
I think, yeah.
Grant Justice with it into the front court. Into the corner it comes. Here's Graham Burchett on the drive. He loses it. Blake Sloan comes up with the loose ball. Tries to get it to Adam Sloan, and it's knocked loose, out of bounds off of Prestonsburg to Johnson Central.
I tell you, Johnson Central really active with their hands. We've got a timeout called by Prestonsburg. It'll be at 30, so we'll stay right here. It's an 8-2 run right now to start the ball game for Johnson Central, Larry.
Yeah, and just like we said, they've got that pressure, and Prestonsburg has only had one turnover off of it right now, but they've been close to the 10-second count a couple times.
Now, the half-court pressure has been really tough on them, too, though. They've knocked the ball away from them several times.
Yes. We'd like to thank everyone for listening in to us tonight on WXKZ 105.3 and also WXLR 104.9. We'll be right there all week as we'll be here, well, Monday through Friday, and then the Mid-South Conference tournament starts Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and as long as Hughes Pike's in it, we'll be here covering them. So
yes, sir.
A lot of basketball, as the doctor used to say, wall-to-wall basketball. Johnson Central has it. 4:35 left here in the first quarter. They hold a 6-point lead, 8-2 right now. Rice with it. Prestonsburg in a 2-3 zone, looks like.
I think you'll see a bunch of different zones for Prestonsburg today.
Yes. Here's Farrell with it, gives it back out to Rice, and he'll bring it out to the jump circle, reset their offense, gives it over to Farrell now, top of the circle. Down the left side it goes, that's Van Hoos. May, top circle 3, count it.
Basket by Isaiah.
Got a nice screen down in the lane and jumps out on top, and here's a steal. Gets it into Rice. Gabe Farrell with the 3. Count it also. And Johnson Central has sprinted out to a 12-point lead, 14-2.
Those are deadly right there.
Yes. That's an 8-0 run before Prestonsburg gets it back into the front court. Grant Justice with it. He's being guarded by Rice. He comes back out, sets his offense up now, works down the left side, gets it over to Adam Sloan. Try to put it on the floor. He's cut off. Graham Burchett down the lane, off the glass, no good, and he's going to call for the charge.
They've been consistent.
10 for Prestonsburg, Burchett. That's his first team.
Not hearing those whistles are very good, Charlie. They don't.
No, I agree.
14, Braxton Bentley.
Not blowing them very hard, are
they?
Russell.
Let's not have that Fox 40. Number 14, that is Braxton Bentley in the lineup for Johnson Central. They have it in the front court. That's Bentley, gives it around to Farrell. Now it works over to May, back to Farrell. 3 off the right side, and count it.
Goodbye, Gabe.
That's 3.
Gabe Farrell is one of their better three-point shooters.
I believe he may be their best three-point shooter, actually.
Well, it could be. May's pretty good. I mean, neither one of those two, I wouldn't mind either one of them shooting the basketball.
Gabe Farrell shooting 43%, Van Hoos 40%, May 38%.
No.
And then Jacob Rice shooting 35, and Braxton Bentley shooting 33 off the other one.
From the three-point line.
From the three-point line, yeah.
We're not talking about from the field. We're talking about three-point line.
Yes.
Prestonsburg turned it over. Johnson Central will have it. Bentley with it. Top of the circle, looking for help. Gives it over to May. Down Farrell, fakes. Goes back to partially blocked on the 3. Graham Burchett got part of that, and we have a jump ball on the rebound. It'll go to the Black Cats.
2:39 to play here in the first quarter, 17-2. Johnson Central, the Golden Eagles, leading the Black Cats. And 12 just now checking in. That's
Van Hoos.
Van Hoos back in the ballgame. Yep.
Right. So Prestonsburg, they'll get it in. That's number 13, Josh Hall with it. Gets it over to Burchett. Burchett works into the front court, throws it away. Ball still loose, and now we have a foul.
That's a good call.
I thought he's going to let it go, and then after they more or less gained possession, then he blew the whistle.
Team's third. Timeout on the bank.
And we have a timeout. It's the 32nd timeout.
So we'll stay right here with it. Bring you tonight's game brought to you by Man Toyota, Community Trust Bank, Microtech Internet and Security, Total Pharmacy Care, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Appalachian Wireless, Charlotte's Tax Service, Citizens Drug, Intermountain Cable,
Thank you to
Craig Dameron Furniture, Howard Family Pharmacy, and Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky.
And those fine sponsors will be with us all week and Monday and Tuesday of next week, because that's when the semifinals and the championship game of the girls will be played. Johnson Central will have it. Bentley walks it into the front court. And directing traffic now, it gives it over to May. Back comes to Van Hoos. Van Hoos here, take it to the bucket, shot up no good. Foul called, a block on Prestonsburg.
2 shots coming now for Van Hoos.
Number 15, Zach Russell into the ball game for Johnson Central.
His second personal foul, team's 4.
Van Hoos will be shooting 2.
Number 12, Van Hoos.
And misses
at the
the
line
first.
for Johnson Central. Checking in for the Golden Eagles, number 11, Bryson.
You're talking about those shooting percentages. Van Hoos shooting from outside behind the three-point line. He can hit it from out there, but he'd rather take it to the paint. I mean,
Yes.
he really loves to work down inside. As he makes the second free throw, it's 18-2. Johnson Central over Prestonsburg. Prestonsburg working in the backcourt. Josh Hall with it. Still looking and finally get it over to Adam Sloan. Burchett breaks it to the bucket, puts it up and in. That's a good job that time of breaking the press, Charlie.
Yes, it was.
And here's Van Hoos quickly on the other end, lays it up and in as Prestonsburg again slow to get back.
He makes them, you got to get back.
20-4, and Adam Sloan works in the front court. Again, gives it to Burchett. He drops the pass, picks it up. Now he'll bring it out. Grant Justice with it. Down the right side it'll go. That's Hall with it. Top of the circle, Blake Sloan. 3, no good, off the back of the rim. Rebound comes off. That's number 11, Dyson Hackney into the lineup for Johnson Central. Now they'll set it up as Bentley works. That's top of the circle. Now over to the left side. Give it to Van Hoos. And he takes it down the lane, kicks it over. That's Russell with it. Bentley. He's working down the left side, off the glass, up and good.
2-point basket, Braxton.
Just
Bentley.
worked his way right through that 2-3 zone, right to the bucket, Charlie.
Yes, he did.
Adam Sloan with it for the Black Cats. He brings it into the front court. Now give it over to Justice. He's quickly double teamed. Sloan puts it on the floor. And going to be a foul called, bump.
Follow number 15 for Johnson Central.
Called it tight.
It is.
Russell, that's his first.
I ain't heard a whistle yet.
Checking in for the Golden Eagles, number 2, Brett Caldwell. In for Prestonsburg, number 3, Caleb Jarvis.
Number 3 for Prestonsburg, Caleb Jarvis into the lineup. As Prestonsburg will have it on their own baseline. Blake Sloan brings it in. It's intercepted. Van Hoos to the bucket. Up, no good. He's fouled.
He wanted that one, too.
Yes.
Follow number 3 for Prestonsburg.
And the foul will be on Caleb Jarvis, his first, team's
and number
5th.
12, Van Hoos at the line. 2.
Van Hoos was 1 of 2 from the line a couple minutes ago, and he'll make the first this time. Clock rest, 35 seconds left here in the first quarter, and Johnson Central, as Van Hoos makes the second one now, a 20-point lead, 24-4. Prestonsburg will have it. Gets it in to Burchett. Over to Justice. Jarvis with it. Might have got away for a double dribble. Blake Sloan puts it on the floor. And he's going to be fouled, and that's going to be against Russell.
Yep, that'll be
his second.
His second, yep.
Russell, that's his second.
Likes the body up, and they're getting the calling right now for the body.
Returning number 30, Kane
John King returns the lineup for Johnson Central. Justice under his own goal, bringing it in for the Black Cats. Gets it into Jarvis. Working out at the timeline. And now he puts it on the floor, reverse dribble, gets it over to Graham Burchett, and thrown away. On the other end, here's King taking it to the bucket, lays it up and in.
Basket by
John King, and it's 26-4, and it's a rout early here.
Yes.
As Jarvis gets it. Adam Sloan cut off on the drive and can't get a shot off. Didn't know what the time was on the clock. So at the end of one, it's 26-4 Johnson Central. We'll send it to the station. Be right back for second quarter action. This is WPRG TV Sports.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
East Kentucky Expo Center, 26-4. Johnson Central is ready to start the second quarter action. And Prestonsburg just can't handle the Johnson Central defense right now.
Yeah, only 2 buckets in the first half, and don't know how many turnovers they had, several. You know, we'll get the official stat sheet up here shortly. Johnson Central will have it start the second quarter. This is King, and he goes inside to May. Back out on top. Top circle, Van Hoos 3, no good. Rebound put back up and in, and that's Gabe Farrell.
Gabe Farrell, yep.
Basket by Farrell.
That's Farrell's 8th point already. He had 2 3-pointers. Prestonsburg with it in the front court now, Justice. And he's being double teamed out front to give it over to Blake Sloan. Looking into the corner, Jarvis. And Jarvis' pass knocked out of bounds as he tried to get back out to Blake Sloan, and it was just knocked out of bounds.
King got up there and did a good job that time.
Yes. You don't want to pick your dribble up down in the corner against this Johnson Central team.
No, 8 turnovers on Prestonsburg. Only 1 on Johnson Central.
Blake Sloan looking to bring it in, and the ball, let's see, out of bounds. Let's see who tipped it. Prestonsburg tipped it, so it'll go to Johnson Central.
I don't think anybody tipped it.
Well, it might not have. Both of them, they went for it, knocked each other down. So.
Is that what happened? Yeah. According to my cameraman over here, you got my back.
Well,
okay, they tipped it, he said. Okay.
I was going to say if they didn't tip it, they should have brought it back over here
Right,
and
you're
throw
right.
it in. Farrell, long 3 teed up, nothing but bottom.
Basket by
Gabe Farrell on his game here tonight.
Yes, he
He's
is.
already got 11. And it's 31-4 as Prestonsburg right now is in a lot of trouble.
They're shooting about 70% from the field right now, Larry.
And here's the steal in the backcourt. Step back 3 by Farrell, and he's called for the ball.
I mean, you could hardly not call that one.
Well, that's the James Harden.
James Harden,
step back.
yeah. All Golden Eagles right now.
Yes, it is. Grant Justice with it for Prestonsburg as Johnson Central drops the pressure back into the front court. And look like they're in a 1-3-1. Now they'll come and trap out of that. Here's Jarvis over to Blake Sloan. Adam Sloan in the lane, shot up, and no good. That's his shot there. He's usually pretty deadly on that shot.
You know, Johnson Central challenging everything.
They are. And here's John King, and he loses balance, kicks it out, and it goes out of bounds, turnover Johnson Central.
And it's only the second Johnson Central turnover, though.
6:20 left first half, 31-4. Johnson Central all over the Black Cats right now. Here's Adam Sloan at the free throw line looking for help. That's Will Gullett into the lineup now for Prestonsburg, number 15. Gets it back over to Justice. And they're having problems right now, Charlie, just passing from one player to the other, Prestonsburg. And here's Jarvis with the jumper up. Good, and one.
Yep. Well, this Johnson Central team, they feed off their defense.
Yes. And they always have.
Basket
Yes.
is good.
I mean, you know,
Number 21.
what was it,
Farrell is
8 out of the last, not counting this year, of course, we ain't to the finals yet, but 8 out of the last 9 years, Johnson Central's played in the finals of the 15th region tournament, as Jarvis misses the free throw, and it's always defense
Yes.
and pressure defense from one end to the other.
You take on the personality of your coach.
Exactly. Golden Eagles bring it into the front court. Working down the right side, that's Farrell with it, goes inside to King. He goes up off the glass, and it goes in.
Basket by John.
Too easy, Charlie.
Johnson Central shooting around 70% from the floor right now.
There's Blake Sloan, right side, gets it back out top of the circle to Jarvis. Down the left side, Will Gullett. Blake Sloan free throw line jumper up, no good. And Grant Justice tried to get the rebound, lost it out of bounds. It'll go to the Golden Eagles. 5:20 left, 33-6. Jacob Rice brings it in the front court for Johnson Central. Give it to Farrell. Across it goes to King. There's Van Hoos out behind the three-point line. May, top circle three, rims out. Grant Justice with the rebound for the Black Cats. Into the front court it goes. Will Gullett. And gets it back out to Justice. He drives, kicks it out to Adam Sloan. Sloan down the lane, stopped, a little 10-footer up, and comes off. And rebound comes off to Johnson Central. Quickly on the other end it comes. That's Rice, hesitation dribble, takes it over. King with it, puts it up and in.
I tell you what, King's tough in the lane.
He is.
King.
And now here's Prestonsburg quickly into the front court. Adam Sloan, Blake Sloan. He goes up off the glass, puts it in.
Goal by Blake Sloan.
35-8. And Isaiah May working in the lane, and he's fouled on the shot.
Follow number 4 for Prestonsburg. Justice.
Justice picks up the foul. His second, team 6.
Number 4, May at the line.
So Johnson Central being a 1-1 for the final 4:19.
Isaiah May knocks the first free throw down. They've been daily at that free throw line, Charlie.
They have.
Been daily everywhere.
Yeah. They're on their game right now.
Yes. 36-8. Johnson Central. May will have one more. And it's up and also good, and that's 7 points for May now. Grant Justice in the front court for Prestonsburg. Works down the left side. That's Burchett, puts it on the floor into the lane he goes, no good. Rebound by Jarvis, smallest man on the floor.
Yeah,
and
I
he's
think that-
fouled.
Number 15 for
15,
Central.
Zach Russell will pick it up. That'll be his third foul.
Team is fifth.
He's getting his money's worth.
Checking in
He
for the
is.
Golden Eagles, number 2, Caudle.
He might be the hatchet man, right?
Brett Caudle, number 2, checking in.
Prestonsburg will have it. Grant Sloan looking to bring it in, and he'll get it in. That's number 5 in the lineup. That's Smith, Clayton Smith. Jarvis with it. Now Justice, top of the circle, May on him. He takes it to the bucket, shot up, no good, and fouled.
And let's see.
Foul
That could
number
be on
4
Isaiah May.
for Johnson Central. May
His first, team
Team
6th. So both teams will be in the 1-1 for the final 3:51.
Number 4.
And shot comes off
Grant Justice at the line for Prestonsburg. Checking in for Central, number 11.
for Grant
Bryson
Justice.
Hackney.
So Bryson Hackney will check in for Johnson Central. Isaiah May will go to the bench.
Already 8 players they've played, Charlie. And just a second free throw drops. 37-9, Johnson Central quickly. Van Hoos No, that's Rice out of the corner for a three.
Basket by Jacob Rice.
Quick answer on the other end. And Prestonsburg into the front court. Graham Burchett with it. Puts it on the floor and breaking down the middle, Smith, and he's fouled.
Yeah, he got him with the body before he went up for the block, looked like.
Foul number 2 for
And that
Johnson
foul
Central.
will be on Brett
That's
Cottle.
His
His team seven.
Number 5, Clayton Smith.
Clayton Smith will be at the line to shoot 2 for
Shooting 2
Prestonsburg.
shots.
Good crowd here tonight for this first one.
It is. As Smith makes the first one, Prestonsburg breaks into double figures now, 40-10. And Smith makes them both, 40-11. Prestonsburg putting on some pressure. And got a back tilt, and they're going to call the foul.
This a younger or less experienced
Foul
group
number
out there
4
for Johnson Central, though.
Prestonsburg, Justice, his third personal foul, team 7.
And that's going to put Braxton Bentley at the line for Central
Number
for the
14,
1-1.
Bentley at the
17
line
fouls,
for the
17 fouls both ways now, Charlie.
Yeah.
Checking in for the Black Cats, number 1, Sloan.
Checking back in is Adam Sloan for Prestonsburg.
Bonus.
Braxton Bentley at the line, 1-1, and makes the first for Johnson Central. 41-11. Clock rests with 3:30 left here in the first half. And second one also good. Jim got a lot of Patriots in the gym here now, but it's very quiet, Charlie.
Yes, it is.
Not much to cheer about right now, right? Adam
right.
Sloan with it. Gets it over to Graham Burchett, and he tries the three-pointer, and it's blocked. It goes out of bounds off of Bentley.
Number 22.
Nice hands that time by Braxton Bentley.
And number 22 in the lineup.
Mason Fairchild.
I suspect we'll see all 15 of them. before
I
it's
would
over
think
with.
so.
Prestonsburg looking to get it in, and it comes in. Try to get it into Sloan. It's knocked loose, picked up, and on the other end, Bentley couldn't handle the pass. Threw a bounce pass, and it didn't come up to him. It just kind of skipped on the floor, Charlie.
In for Central. Number
And
3.
in for Central is number 3, Josh Sloan.
And Prestonsburg will have it. Caleb Jarvis brings it up for the Black Cats. Into the front court he comes. Johnson Central in the 1-2-2 zone, but they'll jump out and trap out of that, Charlie. And they'll go inside the wheel gullet. Back over it goes to Smith. Out to Jarvis, comes around the left side to Burchett. Jarvis down the right side, ball loose, and Johnson Central will try to save it in, but stepped on the line. It'll stay with the Black Cat.
And probably good for Johnson Central. They were about to give up a basket if they didn't. Because he threw it right back into the offensive player.
Exactly. It looks like Blake Sloan returning to the lineup for the Black Cats as he'll bring it into Jarvis. Graham Burchett with it, back to Jarvis. Working down the right side into the corner. And now they get it to Adam Sloan. He tries to split a double team. Nearly had it stolen. Gives it over to Blake Sloan. Might have walked. And top of the circle, no good. Graham Burchett, rebound by Adam Sloan. He charged.
Yep.
Turn to go to the bucket, and Bentley, Bentley was standing right there, and he just run over.
That was great recognition by Bentley to just set himself up.
Yes.
His first, team's 8.
2:22 left first half, 42-11. Johnson Central with the big lead. Here's Bentley with it for the Golden Eagles. They do not have a starter on the floor right now. And working with it, number 11 into the game. That's Bryson Hackney. 22's Fairchild. They give it back out to Bentley. And number 2, that's Cottle. He has it now. Bentley with it, drives down the lane and try to kick it inside to Josh Sloan and throws it out of bounds.
1:49 to play here in the half, 42-11. Johnson Central. And she was at
number 5.
number 5 checking back. Yonner LeMaster checking into the ball game.
Prestonsburg will have it. No pressure as Johnson Central's taking the pressure off. Jarvis comes to the front court for the Black Cats, gives it over to Graham Burchett. Jarvis top of the circle. Adam Sloan just inside three-point line, kicks it in the corner, can't get nothing going. Sloan with it again. Tries to split the double team, goes up and in. Off the shot.
Basket by Adam Sloan.
42-13. Johnson Central with a big lead. They have it into the front court. That's Hackney with it. Puts it on the floor to the bucket. And left-hand floater up and in.
Bryson
Hackney on the board.
Burchett into the front court for the Black Cats. Gives to Sloan. Free throw line jumper. No good. And again, Jarvis inside working for the rebound. Johnson Central knocks it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Black Cats.
And who we got coming in for Johnson Central? If I can see his number.
34.
Grant Bingham.
Bingham. Prestonsburg working with some pressure in the backcourt. Central still in the backcourt. Now they'll come into the front court with it. That's Hackney. We're under a minute here in the first half. Hackney works down the right side. Gets it over. That's Fairchild with it. Inside, that was Bingham. His pass is stolen. Smith with it. And three shot up, comes up short. Blake Sloan. Central on the run. And might have got a walk. Didn't call it. Rebound puts back up and in. Number 22, Mason Fairchild with the bucket.
Mason Fairchild.
Prestonsburg with it here. Sloan to the bucket. Adam Sloan, and he's fouled. Be 2 shots.
Let's see.
Follow number 34.
34, Bingham.
Central Bingham, that's
his first, team's 8.
Number 1, Sloan at the line.
18 seconds, all that's left here in the first half. It's 46-13. Make it 46-14 now as
number 2, Brett Caudle.
Caudle returns the lineup for Johnson Central, and also is that 14? That's Bentley. Adam Sloan will have one more for the Black Cats. Sloan with 3 points so far. Make it 4 as he makes both free throws. 46-15. Central with it into the front court. Straight to the bucket. Shot up and in. Number 3, Josh Sloan takes it in the end.
Josh Sloan.
Good drive that time by Sloan.
Yes, it was. Graham Burchett with it. Long 3 in the air. Comes off front of the rim. Rebound by Smith up. Are they going to count it? Yes.
2-point basket.
Yes, sir. Clayton Smith knocks it down at the bucket. At the horn. So at the half, it's 48-17. Johnson Central over Prestonsburg. We'll send it to the station and be back shortly with some halftime stats and comments. This WPRG TV Sports.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Buy this sectional with the Ottoman, only $62 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Hey, it's Craig Dammer Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Get this 3-piece only $94 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Dammer Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. We're at the half of tonight's opening round game of the boys' 15th region tournament between Johnson Central and Prestonsburg, and Charlie Johnson Central with a big lead, 48-17 at the half.
Yeah, they are. First, we'll go over the Prestonsburg Black Cats. They've turned the ball over 12 times. They've had only one steal. They have blocked 2 shots, 3 assists. Let's see. And they have 10 rebounds. They shot 28% from the field. They have not hit a three-pointer, 0 for 6, and they're 71% from the free throw line. See, they are nobody scoring much for them, obviously. Adam Sloan has 2, 1 for Grant Justice, 3 for Graham Burchett, Josh Hall 2, 3 for Blake Sloan, and 1 for Clayton Smith. And for the Johnson Central Golden Eagles, got a lot of those. We'll go through some numbers for you real quick. Go the individuals numbers first. Isaiah May was 7 points, 3 points for Jacob Rice, 9 for Corey Van Hoos, 11 for Gabe Farrell, 8 for John King, 2 for Josh Sloan, 2 for Bryson Hackney, I'll get it out in a minute. 4 for Braxton Bentley, that's where it got me confused. And 2 for Mason Fairchild, 1 for Grant Bingham. They had 13 rebounds in the first half, 9 assists, only 6 turnovers, 2 blocks, 7 steals. Here's the impressive part, Larry. 70% from the field, 50% behind the three-point line, 90% from the charity stripe. These numbers are all going to be in favor of Johnson Central. 18-2 on the fast break, 17-4 off points off turnovers, 24-10 in the paint, 6-5 second chance points, and 10-6 bench scoring, as it's been all Johnson Central. Johnson Central, let's see, no lead changes in the ball game. Johnson Central is led by as many as 33.
Yeah, it was just total domination for Johnson Central in the first half. They kept that full court pressure on all the first quarter, and they come out in the second quarter, drop back into a 1-2-2 half court zone, and they'll use that to trap out of it. And Prestonsburg just not able to handle the pressure in the front court or the back court. Had
Absolutely.
like you said, had 12 turnovers. So we're going to send it back to the station for a short break, and we'll be back shortly. It's 15th Region Basketball on WPRG TV Sports.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Buy this sectional with the Ottoman, only $62 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Get this three-piece only $94 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
The East Kentucky Expo Center opening round of the 15th Region Tournament here, 48-17, Prestonsburg, or Johnson Central leading Prestonsburg here at the half. And Larry, the Johnson Central defense has been the key to the ball game.
Yes, it has, Charlie. As Prestonsburg only put 4 points up in that first quarter, this game was settled quickly in the first quarter, and Johnson Central at the end of the first quarter, 26-4, and then they played a lot of bench players the second quarter, and Prestonsburg played with them pretty good. It was 22-13 as far as scoring in the second quarter, but expect to see much of the same here in the second half, and let everyone know that following this game, we'll have the second game tonight. That'll be Phelps and Shelby Valley. Then tomorrow night, the boys will finish up their quarter round games as We'll be back here at 6:30 and 7, and 6:30 and 8. And Floyd Central and Paintsville, that ought to be a pretty good game. And then you got Pikeville and Pike Central, which also should be a pretty decent game tomorrow night.
Well, you're right. I think so. I think we got some good ball games coming your way. You know, especially on the girls' side. I think girls' side is going to be wide open this year.
I think so. And after the first round, these boys, you know, then it could be anybody's game.
Oh,
too.
yeah, I think so.
So we've got a lot of action Wednesday and Thursday night be the girls. So we're going to send it back to the station for a short break. It's 48-17 at the half. Johnson Central over Prestonsburg. This is high school basketball on WXKZ 105.3.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Hey, it's Craig Dammer Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Get this 3-piece only $94 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Dammer Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Man Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Man Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo here at the half. It's 48-17. Johnson Central with the big lead here as they're trying to put, they pretty much put Prestonsburg away early in this one.
Yeah, they come out and had a big first quarter. What was it? We had 26-4 at the end of one. That's basically over there.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty close.
Be sure and pick up your 15th region official
As
t-shirt.
40, just about a few seconds left here before we start this second half. It'll be Prestonsburg ball to start the second half. Johnson Central, maybe if they come back out with their starters here in the second half, get them a little bit more work.
Looks like they have. Prestonsburg with their starters on the floor. And they will have the basketball to start this second half as Grant Justice takes it. And Johnson Central in a man-to-man now, looks like. Of course, they'll trap out of whatever. Here's Graham Burchett off the glass, up and good.
Basket by Graham Burchett.
And that's 4 points tonight for him now. Into the front court it comes Johnson Central as that's Rice loses it. But it's picked up. Van Hoos now back out to Rice. They reset their offense. Prestonsburg in a 2-3 zone. Rice just standing out at the jump circle. Now he gets it over to Farrell. Now it works across to May. Back to Rice. Down on the baseline it goes. And nice drive. Shot up, rolls off, no good. Rebound put back up and in by Corey Van Hoos.
They've really done a good job on the offensive boards tonight.
Well, let's see. In the first half, they had 6 second chance points. Prestonsburg had 5. That was the closest of anything that you had as Burchett works now has to give it up over to Josh Hall. He's looking for help now. Still looking, and passes tilt, but just as they were running down, then he's fouled as Farrell runs into him.
That should be an easy one for him there.
For Johnson Central, Farrell, that's his second personal foul, team first.
Just getting started here in this second half. 6:42 left here in the third quarter, 50-19. Johnson Central with the lead. And here's Justice with Van Hoos on him. Now it goes to Josh Hall. Free throw line, Graham Burchett. He drives, shot up, no good. He's fouled.
Blocking foul. That's it. King, I think. Yeah.
Yes. King and Farrell both got those black glasses on, and both of them about the same size. It's hard to tell them apart.
Yeah, it is at first. You're right.
Graham Burchett will be at the line for Prestonsburg. He'll have 2 free throws.
Number 10.
Misses
Burton
the
at
first.
line for Prestonsburg.
6:29 clock rest, third quarter. 50-19, Johnson Central with the big lead. And Burchett makes the second free throw, so it's 50-20. Johnson Central into the front court, out of the corner, Farrell 3, no good. Battle for the rebound off of Johnson Central. It'll go to the Black Cats.
Break that time for Johnson or for the Black Cats.
Here's Van Hoos. He picks up Justice, gets it over now. Adam Sloan with it. And Blake Sloan inside. He puts it up and in over John King.
Good start for the second half here for the Black Cats.
Blake Sloan now with 4 points tonight. Rice over to May on the left side in the front court. And May, he'll tee up a 3, barely grazes the rim. Battle for the rebound. Farrell comes up with it off the glass and in.
2-point basket, Gabe Farrell.
And with a 30-second timeout call.
Yeah, they not much enthusiasm on Johnson Central side, and I don't think Coach Tommy McKenzie liked that, even though you got the big lead this tournament time.
Well, they've got that lead. It's a 30-point lead, which is still a big lead. But I mean, sure, you don't want them to lose their focus in a game like this.
Right, that's what I was saying. They didn't come out with much enthusiasm, seemed like, here in this third quarter. We've got 5:43 left in the quarter. 52-22, as Charlie said, got a 30-point lead. 33 the largest, so basically they've got it out, stretched it out to 30, and they've maintained it pretty well there the rest of the game. As Prestonsburg will have it bring the length of the floor, Josh Hall will step out and bring it into Justice. And Van Hoos picking up three-quarter court. Justice with it, try to work off the screen. Down in the corner it goes to Josh Hall. Free throw line jumper, Graham Burchett, no good. Adam Sloan with it, works, puts it up, no good. Still working for the rebound, goes out of bounds off of Johnson Central. It'll stay with the Black Cats.
That was Gabe Farrell reaching in, trying to knock it loose, but didn't get it back in.
So Grant Justice will step out of bounds under his own bucket, bring it in. And nearly stolen by King.
Good hands by King, just couldn't pull it in.
Drops it out of bounds. They'll go to the other side of the goal now and try to get it in. And comes Graham Burchett, top circle 3, count it. Graham Burchett.
Goodbye, Graham Burchett.
Graham Burchett, just a junior, so we'll be seeing more of him next year. And Prestonsburg 52-25, make it 54-25 as King breaks loose under the goal and lays it up and in. Graham Burchett works down the left side for the Cats to the bucket. Shot up off the glass, good. And Graham Burchett's come out here in the second half and put some points up. He's now in double figures with 10. Johnson Central in the front court working. Here's King at the free throw line, back to Van Hoos. And Van Hoos puts it on the floor. He gets a knock loose, and he's going to be tied up. It's going to call a timeout, Johnson Central.
30-second timeout. You're right. Even on a quiet gym, those whistles are hard to hear.
It is.
30 seconds. Timeout.
Not what we're used to hearing, is it?
Not really. They need to buy them better whistles.
Them Fox 40s. That's what we always used when officiated. Either that or Maybe they just been getting up and down the floor so fast they're out of wind.
Yeah, maybe so. 4:39 to play here in the third. 54-27. Johnson Central. Kind of expect Johnson Central to get lulled a little bit to sleep here in the second half with that big lead.
Yeah, they're not playing, of course, they're, not putting the full court pressure on, but you can tell that the intensity level's down just a hair. Jacob Rice will step out of bounds and bring the ball in for Johnson Central. 4:39 left, third quarter. He looks, brings it into King, breaks into the lane, gets it back over, up and good. Van Hoos.
Goal by Corey
Beautiful
Van Hoos.
Set out of bounds play for Johnson Central out of the timeout. 56-27. Burchett with it for Prestonsburg. Gets it over to Adam Sloan. He works, spins, down the lane, shot, no good, but he's fouled.
I think he wanted to foul him. I'm not sure he did.
Yeah.
Foul number 10 for Johnson.
Well, I think they called that on Jacob Rice.
Jacob Rice,
yeah, on a block. He was standing there trying to draw the charge on it.
2 shots.
So Adam Sloan will be at the line. He has 4 points tonight and misses the first.
Checking into the game for the Golden Eagles, number 15, Zach Russell.
Number 15, Zach Russell in, right?
Yep, that's him.
He was in 3 times the first half, picked up 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Adam Sloan's second free throw up and good. 56-28. Johnson Central's doubled him up, and here's Farrell, 3, counted out of the deep corner.
He's been on fire, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. And he's got 16 right now. Lead at 31, 59-28, and there's Justice, and Farrell comes over and knocks that one out of bounds. He's doing it on both ends of the floor.
Yes, he is. That nice block. He was up there, too.
Grant Justice will bring it in for Prestonsburg. And he'll bring it in, try to get it in to Josh Hall, and Farrell nearly with the steal, but had the toe on the inbounds line, so it'll stay with the Black Cats.
Be under the goal now or actually they're going to put him in the corner here, it looks like.
In that Coffin corner.
Yep.
Blake Sloan steps out, gets it in to Graham Burchett. Over to come to Josh Hall. Down in the corner it goes to Adam Sloan. Adam puts it on the floor, tries to drive the baseline, goes up, 10-footer, rattles in.
Nice shot.
Tough shot.
Goodbye, Adam
Sloan now with 7. 59-30. And on the other end, losing it out of bounds, Johnson Central, and is that Bentley? Yes.
Yeah. And if Bentley if he'd let it go, it'd have been out on Prestonsburg.
I think you're right. So the Black Cats will have it bring the length of the floor. Grant Justice with it into the front court he comes. Sloan sets a screen top of the circle, gives it over to Graham Burchett on the drive, 12-footer up and good. Step back, 12-foot shot in the lane.
Yeah.
And
Burchett warming up now.
He has. He's got 12 here so far, and I mean, you have it to half. He had
3, I believe.
had 2 at the half, so he scored 10 here in the third quarter. Johnson Central working in the front court with it. Rice directing traffic now. Gets Bentley moved over in the right corner. Gives it to him, back out to Rice. And Farrell was wanting it. And nice fake at times.
Sorry.
That's all right. And but it was blocked. So here's Isaiah May with the 3 at the top of the circle. Battle for the rebound. He's going Johnson Central as good hustle that time by Bentley and knocks it off the head of Grant Justice.
Not much you can do about that.
Nothing you can do about it. Farrell into Rice, cross it'll go to Bentley. Farrell works in the corner, nearly gets out of bounds, gives it over to Rice. Now they'll go to Farrell. They're trying to work him, deep 3. He's zoned in.
Yes, he is.
He shot that one in the sea of the Appalachian Wireless. And here's Blake Sloan, looks at a 3, now puts it on the floor. Spin move, gets it over to Burchett. Step back, 15-footer up, and rolls in.
Goal by Burchett.
62-34, Johnson Central. 2:13 to play here in the third.
And Central working in the front court. Here's May with the three out of the corner. He's been off his game on the three-point shot, and here Prestonsburg loses the rebound, put back up and in by Bentley. Oh, excuse me, Russell, they saying. Prestonsburg, Adam Sloan, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound comes off, and that is Farrell with it. Rice into the front court, gives it to Farrell. If he's in the front court, you better guard him tonight. And here's a drive down the lane, but Bentley loses the basketball a little bit out of control, goes out of bounds, goes to Prestonsburg.
Larry, you were correct. That was Bentley on the basket because Russell wasn't in the ballgame.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Let's see, yeah, Russell's in. He's down here in the corner on Blake Sloan,
Okay.
isn't he?
Yeah,
We'll have to go by the scores keyboard. Whatever it is,
Yep.
That's what you put it up as.
well, that's what Vernon's off.
Right. Justice over to Blake Sloan, top the circle three, count it. Prestonsburg has come out and put some points on the board here in this third quarter.
They have.
64-37, 1 minute left in the third. Rice with it, over to Van Hoos. Back to Rice. They might work for the last shot, Charlie. Here's Van Hoos. Kicks it back out to May, over to Rice. And taking it to the bucket, putting it up, no good. Rebound, May up, no good. Rebound comes off to Adam Sloan, and he's fouled.
Foul number 11 for Johnson Central.
And that's number 11, Hackney, his first, team's fourth.
And Prestonsburg has not been whistled for a foul here in his third quarter. Here's Grant Justice with it. In the front court, on the move, in the corner, Blake Sloan, ball fake, puts it on the floor to the bucket, up good, and one.
See who that one's going to be on. I can't.
Foul number 11.
Hackney.
Number 11.
Hackney,
His second, team's fifth.
Two quick ones, isn't it?
It was good for Sloan.
Blake Sloan will be at the line trying to complete the three-point play. He could be in double figures with this one and misses it. Rebound comes off Isaiah May with it for Johnson Central. On the move, and back tip, knocked away but picked up by May, and he's going to be fouled on the drive.
That'll be the first foul on Prestonsburg here in the second half.
For Prestonsburg.
And that is Josh Hall with the foul. His first.
Jacob Rice steps out of bounds, brings it in, gets it in to Van Hoos, up and under, misses it. Don't see Van Hoos miss Marini.
Not a
like
layup like that, no.
Not that close. Justice with it, Blake Sloan, three in the air, comes up short. Rebound comes off. That is Hackney with it, into the front court. Now we give it over to May. Isaiah May, Jacob Rice, in Van Hoos, down the lane, swatted out of bounds, but he's fouled.
So it'll be two shots coming for Van Hoos.
For Prestonsburg, Sloan.
Sloan picks up the foul. Blake Sloan, his second, team second.
Van Hoos.
Van Hoos shooting a pair.
And misses it. Van Hoos with 13 points tonight.
14, Braxton Bentley.
He'll have one more as, was that 14 Bentley back in the lineup? Somebody come back in for him. I can't see his number there. I believe that's Bentley, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Second free throw for Van Hoos was good, so it is 65-39, Johnson Central, and long shot at the end of the half, or excuse me, quarter, no good. So we'll send it station, be back for final quarter action, 65-39, Johnson Central. It's WPRG TV Sports.
Its tax service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Expo Center 65-39. Johnson Central with the big lead as we head into the fourth quarter, Larry.
And they will have the basketball as Gabe Farrell in the lineup. And let's see, looks like they have their starting lineup in the game. Start this fourth quarter. Farrell with it. Back on top it goes to Rice. Left side to Farrell, back to Rice. Prestonsburg in a 2-3 zone. Golden Eagles being very patient. And cross court to go. Here's May on the move, and he kicks it inside to Van Hoos. Misses another one inside. Battle for the rebound. Van Hoos
stepped out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Steps out, goes to the Black Cats. Into the front court we come. There's Will Gullett with it. Gets it over to Jarvis in the lineup for the Black Cats. Jarvis works. Comes down the right side, kicks it off to Graham Burchett. He goes down the lane, throws the shot up, no good. Rebound comes off John King on the move into the front court, down the right sideline. Now he pulls up and has his pass intercepted, and Jarvis on the way on the other end, and that one was tilt. Should be a goaltending there we go.
Yep, he's going to call it.
Yes.
Good call. Well, Johnson Central cooled off there in this second half. Now they're only shooting 60% from the floor.
60. Cooled down to 60%.
Down to 60%.
Still puts them about 65 for the game, though, don't it?
But they are shooting 43 behind three-point line now, though.
They're cooling down all around, ain't they?
Yep.
They've got it in the front court working. Here's Rice with it over to May. Cross court, back to Rice. Isaiah May, drive down the lane, kicks it inside. Van Hoos up and good.
Pretty pass.
2-point basket, Corey Van Hoos.
67-41, Johnson Central. Jarvis in the front court for the Black Cats. Reverses down the left side, and Van Hoos knocks the pass out of bounds, trying to get it over to Clayton Smith. It'll stay with the Black Cats. 6:26 left here in the ball game. Gullett has it, gives it over to Jarvis. And Jarvis works down the right side and throws it away. Trying to get it over to Burchett, but Burchett zigged when he should have zagged.
Yes, sir. 67-41, Johnson Central, 6:17 to go.
Jacob Rice with it into the front court for the Golden Eagles. Directing traffic as Farrell comes out on top, gets it, and hits in the air and hits in the bottom of the net.
Fire.
Not only was it in the air, it's right in the bottom of the net. And Farrell now with 22, and here's the steal. Van Hoos kicks it into the corner. May had his shots partially blocked, and Gullett comes off with it. That was Graham Burchett getting a block on the three-point shot. Clayton Smith takes it and shot up no good, and he's going to count it because they grabbed the net.
I don't know about that one. I think he got the net after the play. I think he missed that one.
And the ball never did hit the rim, but I'm sure they'll take it.
But,
70-43. Johnson Central with the basketball in the front court with the big lead also. Isaiah May with it. May just 7 points, all he has tonight, Charlie, as he came in tonight's game averaging 16.
I think they decided they want to let Farrell shoot that one. I don't know why.
Here's John King with it out on top. Gets it over to Farrell, and Burchett knocks it out of bounds, and in the meantime takes a shot to the face, incidental.
Yeah. Farrell kind of apologized there if we went by. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Well, I mean, when you lead with your head,
yep,
that'll happen. Rice with it for Johnson Central into the front court. 5 minutes left here in the ball game. Johnson Central with the 70-43 lead. Here's May with it. Jarvis all over him. May puts it on the floor down the lane and kicks it over in the corner. Rice runs it down. Try to go inside to King, and it's knocked out of bounds by Will Gullett of Prestonsburg. It'll stay with the Golden Eagles. Rice brings it in from the side for Johnson Central. Gives it over May. Back to Rice. And breaking free right down the middle, Van Hoos lays it up and in.
That's a nice looking play right there. You see the head nod to give him the pass?
Yes. And here Jarvis kicks it inside Will Gullett, and his shot's up no good. Rebound cleared by King. And he'll get it up to May. May hesitates, goes up 8 foot, no good. Rebound Will Gullett.
I think King might have got a piece of that one a while ago.
And here's Graham Burchett with a three. Oh, excuse me, that's Josh Hall, no good. Gullett with a strong move back up and in. He did get a part of that one. Gullett went right on through it, put it in. 72-45. Johnson Central with the lead. Come into tonight's game averaging 72 points, so they're right on their average right now. And here's a long three.
Heat check.
Farrell, no good. That one's about 30 foot.
Well, yeah.
He just keeps moving out. Here's Clayton Smith down the lane, shot no good. He's fouled. And that will be John King with the foul.
It will. And that'll be.
Foul number 30 for Central.
Where's that? That's his third, team sixth.
At the line for Prestonsburg, number
Clayton Smith will be at the line.
2 shots.
He'll have 2. And the first one's up and good. 7 points for Smith tonight off the bench.
And both teams emptying the bench.
Yes. Glad I've got the roster right here in front of me.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Smith will have one more. They're giving everybody a chance to match up, see who they'll be guarding. Now Smith will have it. 3:42, all that's left. And Smith rattles out on him. That's number 2, Cottle. Into the front court comes Johnson Central. 14, he's been in several times. That's Bentley, goes over to Hackney. Hackney at the top of the circle goes over to Bentley, back to Hackney. In the lane jumper put up and good. That's number 2, Brett Cottle.
Nice move right there by Cottle.
Good looking shot. 74-46. And here on the other end, Smith with the 3 for Prestonsburg, no good. Rebound run down, that's number 15. That's Russell with it in the front court. And here's another shot, no good by Johnson Central. Board's cleared by number 2, Jacob Martin for Prestonsburg. Into the front court, number 40, Isaiah Collins with it. Working around back to Collins. Now they'll give it over to Smith. And here putting it on the floor and losing it out of bounds. That's Jacob Rainey, and it'll go back over to Johnson Central.
And let's see, number 12, Garrison Yates checking in for Prestonsburg.
I think that might get them all, Charlie. 2:30 left. 74-46, Johnson Central. They work in the front court with it. That's number 11, Hackney with it. Hackney moves back over, bounces the floor at the jump circle. Still on the bounce, comes to the left side with it. That's Bentley. Bentley just driving it or bouncing the ball, basketball, gets it back out. Now he'll take it back. And just don't know if they're just trying to take time off the clock or really trying to set up a play. He's got all of his bench players in. Might have some kind of play for him to run. Here's Hackney driving down the right side, kicks it in the corner, 3 in the air. Air ball comes back off. That's Prestonsburg with it. End to end, going up and fouled. That's number 22, Kane Scarberry with it.
Number 14,
and he'll go to the line.
Bentley, that's his first.
And that foul's going to go against
Braxton Bentley, yep. Yeah. Had their choice on that one.
They did. Scarberry's free throw no good.
Checking in for the Black Cats, number 21.
And more Golden Eagles checking in here. 22 is Mason Fairchild. Number 5 is Connor LeMaster. Number 24 is Toby Spriggs.
And Scarberry misses both of them.
Spriggs gets the rebound.
Into the front court they come. And here's the ball kicked as they try to get it down inside to Bingham. Clock rests with 1:35 left. Johnson Central will move on to the semifinals as Bingham wide open on the inbound pass, puts it up and in. And Johnson Central will play the winner of the second game tonight between Shelby Valley and Phelps. And if Shelby Valley comes away with that win, that'll be a dandy semifinal game, Charlie. Prestonsburg working in the front court. That's number 2, Martin, with it. He loses it. And end to end.
Nice
going
pass
up
for the young
and
man.
no good. Rebound put back up and in. Is that number 24?
Yes,
Spriggs. Toby Spriggs for Johnson Central with the bucket. And here, 3, count it! And that is Ryan Rose, and that may be the coach's son, you think?
Maybe.
Well, if it is, Brent, he'll get in the house tonight.
Yeah. Mom won't be happy. Yeah,
That's exactly right. 46 seconds, all that's left on this one. 78-49, Johnson Central.
Well, we got checking in for Johnson Central. We'll get their names out there for you if they'll turn around. That's number 40. I don't have a number 40 for Johnson Central.
No.
Okay. And a 21, that's Gabe Farrell. He's wearing 21 though, ain't he?
And here's the shot up, no good. That was Fairchild. Rebound, Prestonsburg lose it back to Fairchild, and going in, laying it up and in is number 5, Connor LeMaster. 80-49. 15 seconds left. And here's a block. Picked back up by Prestonsburg's number 25. That's Rainey. He throws it up, no good. Rebound comes off Johnson Central. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. 80-49, Johnson Central with the big win in the opening game of the 15th Region Boys basketball tournament. So we'll send it back to the station and be back with some final stats and comments with WPRG TV Sports.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
And welcome back to the Expo Center. We have a final in tonight's first game, 80-49, Johnson Central over Prestonsburg, and Charlie got some final stats.
And first we'll go through individuals here for Prestonsburg. 7 points for Adam Sloan, 1 for Grant Justice, 14 for Graham Burchett, 2 for Josh Hall, 9 points for Blake Sloan, 4 points for Caleb Jarvis, 7 for Clayton Smith, and 2 for Will Gullett, and 3 for Ryan Rose for 49 points. They ended up with 24 rebounds, 17 turnovers, 3 blocks, 2 steals, shot 42% from the field, 25 behind the three-point line, and 50 from the charity stripe. For the winners on the scoreboard, the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. 7.6 rebounds for Isaiah May. A slow night for him. 3 points for Jacob Rice. Corey Van Hoos with 18 points. 22 for Gabe Farrell. Let's see, he shot 8 of 11 from the field. And I'm trying to get his three-point shooting numbers here for you. 3-point shooters, he was 6 of 9. 10 points for John King, 2 for Brett Cottle, 2 for Josh Sloan, 2 for Connor LeMaster, 2 for Bryson Hackney, 4 for Braxton Bentley, 2 for Zach Russell, 2 for Mason Fairchild, 2 for Toby Spriggs, and 2 for Grant Bingham. Everybody that got in the ballgame scored for Johnson Central tonight. Johnson Central ended up with 35 rebounds in the game, 20 assists to go with the 80 points, 9 turnovers, 4 blocks, 10 steals. They shot 56.4 for the game, 38 behind the three-point line, and 83 from the charity stripe. Fast break points, 23-6, Johnson Central. Points off turnovers, 24-11, Johnson Central. Points in the paint, 46-24, Johnson Central. Second chance, 17-12, Johnson Central. And bench points, 20-16 for Johnson Central. And the Golden Eagles come away with the big win, 80-49. And back to you, Larry.
All right, thank you, Charlie. We're going to send it back to the station for a short break, and we'll be back with a special guest. This is WPRG TV Sports.